Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Scythe, and welcome back to more Let's Play Monster Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. In the last episode, we got here to Ruto Village, the village where Enna lives. And in this episode, you can tell by my microphone quality that it's a little bit more or less kind of cutty, if that makes sense. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that most of my words aren't being cut up because I was able to figure out the settings, the right settings, to make my microphone quality sound a lot better. Hopefully this works for a long time, and hopefully this sounds much better on video. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, then that's a big oof. But I wanted to make it so that my audio doesn't cut out or when I'm speaking words, or if I'm doing certain things, or saying certain words, because I realized it does cut out quite a bit. And I don't want that, so I made it so that it's not going to cut out anymore. In today's episode, we were told to head to our house, as well as do something called the Rite of Channeling. The whole thing with channeling, or the Rite of Channeling, is a very important, thing that can happen in the game. Well, not important, but it's helpful in some ways.
Could the legend Grandfather spoke of really be true?
Don't worry, Anna. It'll all work out. More importantly, we need to focus on learning about the Rite of Channeling.
Of course. The rite will help prove to everyone you have what it takes to succeed. If Red could do it, I'm sure you can too. Here, you can use this room while you're here. It was Red's room years ago.
Wow! My buddy's grandpa stayed here too?
Yes. Red was the first human ever to visit Ruto Village. His coming here was our salvation too.
Oh, right! Your Gramps talked about owing Red big time for something he did.
I'll tell you that story later. For now, please try to get some rest. After that, go meet Alwyn at the stables.
Now use your house. So now if we go in here, Enna's outfits have been added to your house. So if we go in here, we can give ourselves, have a look at appearances. We can choose our appearance. We have hairstyles, makeup. I think I showed this before, but we haven't showed Naviru's outfits yet. These are new. We don't have any though. And his outfits, we only have the white dress, which is her default outfit, I believe. So we have those. Let's go meet Alwyn at the stables, because he was waiting for us up there. We also know where the stables are, because we went there before last episode. So if we go over here, we meet Alwyn over this way.
These are our stables. Feel free to use them as you please. Let me know if there's anything you need help with.
Hey, thanks! Say, where can a feline get some donuts around here?
Nuts? What are those?
What? Don't kid around, this is important! We're talking about the greatest food in the world!
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of them.
They're a delectable treat, fried in oil! They're sweet, shaped like a ring, and each bite is pure bliss! If you really don't know about donuts, how come you don't go nuts?
Sweet, round, and fried in oil? It doesn't sound very healthy, to be honest.
That's not the point. If you've really never heard of donuts, how come you don't go nuts?
I'm not sure what you mean.
No, don't you get it? Donuts? Go nuts?
I'm sorry, I still don't.
Okay, I guess I should stop waiting for a laugh, huh?
Oh, that was a joke? Sorry, I don't really get it. I see. Well, as you may have noticed, our village is made up of only Wyverians. Monster riding is all we've ever known. We only started exploring the outside world fairly recently. I guess we still have a lot to learn.
Sounds like you're all in the same boat. My buddy here never left Tokolo Island until now.
It's your first journey away from home? That can really take a lot out of you. You should get some rest.
Come to the elder's house when you're done. He wishes to speak with you. I like the face that our rider made to Naviru as he said the joke the second time. Like, that was hilarious. Though the joke itself, Naviru, you need to work on your pun or jokes. Okay, I make jokes, but come on, I make funny jokes. Talk to Elder Maulo. Maulo. Is that how you pronounce it? Maulo? Maolo? I don't know. Anyways.
So you've come. A wild Paolumu appeared in the forest a little while back. Some of our riders were injured trying to escape.
A Paolumu? But those fluff balls are adorable! How could they hurt anybody?
True. Normally, they don't attack people at all.
Let me guess. This one isn't normal.
Indeed, this is the first time we've had to face such a threat. We'd like you to help investigate. Show us your skills as a rider.
So soon? Is that wise?
This should be a good experience. And what's more, the child has Red's kinship stone. This is a good chance for them to show if they are capable of taking part in the rite of channeling.
I agree with Zealot. If you plan to form a bond with Arathalos, you must hone your skills as a rider.
Well, when you put it that way, challenge accepted. We'll show you what we're made of.
Wait a moment, Elder. They don't have the necessary experience.
Hey, whose side are you on? We took down an Anjanath, and not just by a whisker.
You're just proving my point. That overconfidence could be your undoing.
Why,
The safety of the village is my responsibility. I'd prefer it if...
Relax, Alwyn. I see where you are going with this. You may accompany them.
Thank you, sir.
Every hand helps. Now that it's been decided, make your way to the forest.
Sheesh! I still say we could have handled this on our own. Nonetheless, we'll do our best.
Please be careful.
Lubu live along amongst the Atule lofty trees. Just a little, I couldn't read the rest of that. In Red's footsteps, the Wyverians of Ruto look upon the Rathalos egg that you and Enna brought back with suspicion. For them, it is nothing but an ill omen. You must prove that you are capable of taking on the rite of channeling by heading into the forest where strange happenings have been reported. I have to agree with Alwyn on that point of, overconfidence. Naviru is kind of overconfident. We barely were able to take down that Anjanath. And, at this point in time, even though, yes, Paolumas aren't that strong compared to Anjanath, it's still a big, it isn't an easy monster to take care of. Anyways, if we go up this way, I have a quest up here.
Hello?
Hey, it's the human rider. I wish I could go on adventures with monsters like you do. I'd rather travel and make friends with monsters than stay back here making monster beds. Whoa, so you and your monster are gonna try and take care of those raging Ozeros together? Wait, what? Okay, I guess we're taking care of Ozeros then. Okay. There's a quest over this way. So yeah, I'm just gonna select these quests and gather up whatever I can. I need to go up these steps, don't I? Over this way. Now let's see if you kept your ears perked up and your core sharp, ready for a quiz. I'll test your skills as a writer with my fiendish quiz. This time, the quiz will be on items. Get all the answers right and perhaps you'll receive some items as a reward. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Let's try it. Let's put your knowledge to the test. Question 1. Which of these items makes a monster more likely to retreat from battle? The donut, girthy garlic, or paintballs? Well, I don't think girthy garlic is an item I've ever seen before. At least I could be wrong about that. And donuts are healing items, I think. Yeah, the healing items, so it would have to be paintballs. Correct. Paintballs are great, but remember they only last 3 turns. Question 2. Which of these items works well on flying monsters? Throwing knife, sonic bomb, or flash bomb? We have not really seen the sonic or flash bombs. However, it would be flash bombs. Not bad at all, that's right. Flash bombs can bring aerial monsters crashing down to earth. Hope you're prepared for the final question. Which item deals damage to monsters regardless of their hardness? Sonic bombs, barrel bombs, or trank bombs? Well, trank traps. I said bombs for some reason. Trank traps are used to put monsters to sleep. Sonic bombs are, sound-based items, which don't really do damage. Barrel bombs are explosive items. It's barrel bombs. I'm impressed. You've got them all right. You sure know your items. I'll think, yeah. Turn in, get some experience. And that's that quest out of the way. I just wanted to do that then, because why not? What other items? Well, sorry, not items. What other quests are on the board? Stuff I've already think with. Let's go to Alcala Highlands in the afternoon. Let's have a look around. Now, obviously, with this area, there are new monsters you can collect. I'm going to collect as many as I can. So if I find a den, like for this one, for instance, I will collect any eggs that will be in there, and I will showcase the eggs I'm going to choose to get. I'll see you guys when I find the egg in this den. Alright, I'm here at the nest. Let's see what eggs we can find. Okay. I think I know what that one is, and if my assumptions are correct, that's not a bad monster egg. Yeah, sure, let's take this one. There's also a new pattern as well, if I'm not mistaken, so this will be a new type of monster, or a classification of monster. Let's use that one. I'll meet you guys over at the next den, or at the next egg batch that we get. I'll see you guys then. This one has a monster in it, which is an Apsaros. And we have a new egg. I believe that's new. I'm going to cut away and I'll actually check to see if that egg is new. I'll be right back. My hunch was correct. This is a brand spanking new egg. Looks like we have a bunch of monsters that we're going to be going over today. Again, I'll meet you guys over at the next set of eggs. So in this batch of eggs, we found another version of the same egg we found at the beginning of our egg hunt. Oh, got a new one. Oh, okay. This egg. I'm keeping this one. I believe I know what that one is, and if I'm not mistaken, that is a better version of a monster we already have. So, that'll be very useful to have. That was also a rare den as well, so just, you know, for the record, that was, you know, a rare monster in the egg. There are monsters we haven't fought yet, so we do make sure that we have, you know, have some items and areas around here, so let's keep going into this den. We'll see what's around. This nest here has an Arzuros sleeping in it, so hopefully we can get an egg that's like the Arzuros. And I believe that's a different one that I've already been used to, so let's grab that one and let's go. And just like before, I'll leave, I'll head, should I head back to the village now and open those eggs? I'll probably save it for a bit. There's a chest over here. Or flash bomb. Oh, there's some, I'll call it evidence. I'll go in here and I will collect some bottle caps, which should be here, so I'll grab whatever I can here. Alright, we got a nest here. Let's see what's in these, what's with these eggs. Well, there was only one in there, and it's one that we've already had, so I mean, that could be useful for something, so there's that, I guess. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back to the village, and I'm going to hatch the eggs that we found, and go over the monsters that were new to us from those eggs. Now we're back at the village, let's go to the stables and see what monsters we got. Head over here. Hatch some eggs. We got a bunch of eggs going on here. These three are not going to be that interesting, however the rest are. Well, apart from this one down here. Let's open the... Which one should we open first? Tell you what, let's open this fanged wyvern... Sorry, not fanged wyvern, fanged beast egg. It's an Arzuros! It's a power monster, I believe. Honey power and critical S. Not bad. Let's go over Arzuros, shall we? The Arzuros is a power-type monster that I would definitely say is good for replacing Aptonoth and Apsaroth. However, you also do have access to another power-type monster here in this region that you can also get right now, so if you really want to get one, it's up to you, but I would personally go for the other one, which is the Royal Ludroth over Arzuros. However, Honey Search and Rock Breaker, both having those, are pretty good. Honey Search is useful because honey is a very important combining item in the game, and Rock Breaker is useful, well, for breaking rocks. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. However, it does fall behind in its attack and defense stats, which, again, both equal, but are much lower than the Royal Ludroths. And its recovery and HP... Well, its HP stat is just 1 point lower than Royal Ludroth, matching its speed. And recovery and speed and crit rate are all the same, so it's kind of a worse Royal Ludroth, if I'm being honest. Except minus the fact that it can also not swim, but still, its riding actions are still useful, so it's up to you on which one you want to use, personally. And next up on our list, we should get hatching with the Burning Bird Wyvern egg. It's a Curve Echo. We've seen some of these around, but we haven't actually fought one. Well, I have fought some off screen, but I haven't like fought any, you know, on the screen, if that makes sense. The fire-based monster has critical essence firecracker. I'd like to go over Kurapeko as well. Kurapeko is probably one of the best recovery stats this far in the game. There is another monster that does have the same recovery stat, however, I would definitely say Kurapeko is better at using it. And honestly, its stats are pretty decent as well for this early on in the game. Its attack stats are lower than its defense just by 1 point in fire. But honestly, that's not that bad. And plus, look at that crit rate and speed as well. That's not bad. It's got 5 in speed and 6 in crit rate, with an 8 in recovery. That is pretty good. And plus, it's a fire-based monster, so it's got to utilize that fire pretty well as well. I would definitely say pick up a Kurapeko if you really want one. I personally am not going to use it, I don't think. I might do, I'm not sure if I ever get one, but I'd definitely say this monster is a very good monster to have, especially this early on. And let's now go over this burning wyvern egg here. The bird wyvern egg. It's a blue Eon Cuckoo. I'd like to go over that monster as well. Blue Eon Cuckoo is basically the same as regular Eon Cuckoo, except it's weak to water rather than ice, that's where the original Eon Cuckoo came from. Everything else is basically the same. Same riding action, same kinship skill. It's essentially the same monster, but just I don't know, I just personally prefer Blue Eon Cuckoo for some reason, I don't know why. Not much else to say. When it comes to subspecies, they are a bit different, maybe a bit stronger in either defense or offense. But honestly, Health Boost M, that could be good. Heroics M, and Head-to-Head Master S could be useful, actually, now I'm thinking about it. So, I might replace our normal Eon Cuckoo with the blue one. And this one is another blue Eon Cuckoo, just from the shape and colour and the pattern. And we go to this flying wyvern egg. It's a Paolumu, the same monster we were told to hunt or take care of. This one. Let's just go over Paolumu for a bit. Paolumu is actually a really good recovery monster, and its only saving grace that I wish it had from the get-go is that it can fly. In this game, flying is not accessible until later on in the game, mainly around the midpoint. However, in terms of actual stats itself, again, like I said, recovery is fantastic, HP is pretty decent, speed is lower than some of the other monsters that you can get around here, but it's still okay. Crit rate is low, its attack stats are lower than its defense, being a more on the defensive side. However, that's pretty decent as well. I mean, it's able to take hits pretty well, and that's not a bad thing. Though I would definitely say there are better tanks out there, in my opinion. Okay, while I was hatching the other eggs, the Puke egg that hatched got a Rite of Channeling special gene. This rainbow gene is a very rare gene that, honestly, it's useful because it's basically like a freebie, essentially. The way Rite of Channeling works, I'll explain it all later. It's like a bingo process. As you can see, it's all like all of their genes are connected in the top left corner in that description there. But you can see that rainbow gene. That is basically a freebie. Say if you have two red, I guess not skills, but like the slots, I guess, and then you have a slot next to it that's free. that rainbow gene will just instantly boost, will go into like a bingo process and be like, hey, these all go together. And same with the icon as well, because you got the strength, the technical, and the speed icon. So if you connect all of those together in a line, then obviously they will gain an extra buff as well. Let's see Ian Kaku got. This one's got pretty decent stuff all around. Not bad. And another blue Ian Kaku, which doesn't have much. Actually has nothing, so yeah, not a great one. I'm going to edit the party up a little bit. So, with what we have a bunch of monsters now. Oh, we have actually no room for some of the monsters we have. Okay. I'm thinking, let's give ourselves that. Which one's better? This one's better. If we go give ourselves this blue Eon Kaku, we replace Buldrome with Arzuros, and I'd like to replace Kuluyaku with the Kurpeko. I think. Is that good? Is that good fun to do? Yeah, what does Kurpeko do? Monster search. This one doesn't have any writing action yet. Also with Arzuros, this one has honey search, which is going to be useful. I honestly think I should bring in Kurpeko because it is quite useful. So there we go. Any quests we need to turn in, we have. Let's do those quests now. Alright, we've got some levels going on. Lucky Charms. Okay. And now, I will think I'll end it off here. Next time on Let's Play Monster Stories 2, we're going to be taking on that Paolumu that was in the forest. Hey, where are you going? You shouldn't be here. Well, actually, no, it's probably a rider's Paolumu, but I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then.